Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm just walking around NYC. Final day here. Got my bagel and gonna take you around the city on a little tour. I was considering doing a proper vlog, travel vlog, but it's not really like my thing, and I don't really want to learn about it either. So we're on, I believe this is 43rd Street, just heading up to 7th in Times Square, where we'll see some stuff. But the other reason I wanted to do a quick video is just share something quite profound. As you know, for a couple months I've been teasing that I was going to do another podcast, video, Game of Sales, the return. So I guess this is the start of it on whatever journey I'm on, and I really want to start it from there, because whatever journey I'm on is exactly how I'm living my life at the moment. I'm getting certain downloads, certain, you could call them light desires to follow, and every time I follow through on them, I learn something interesting, and it helps me step into, the person that I want to become. That at times I don't really know who he is, you know what I mean? Right here, got another one of these theaters, just about to get to the corner of 7th and 43rd. I was right. So when I was in Bali, I got a very, very strong nudge to come here to New York. I've wanted to come to New York for a very long time, but for some reason, on top of me running a very busy independent closers business, I never wanted to push the button. I just never did, man. I never wanted to act on coming to New York. Here we go, Times Square. But while I was in Bali, the album had finished, videos had done. I'm like, you know what, man? I thought I was gonna set up shop here in Bali. Obviously, I went there for a relationship that didn't work out. Again, another nudge. And I thought, okay, I've got this nudge to go to New York. I have no idea why, but I'm gonna go. Now, I'll be very honest with you guys. Apart from a little bit of money that comes through on music and crypto, that's something I will not talk on for a couple of years. It's going well. I'm in a very expensive city without income. And that is very new, very, very new for me. Like in Bali, you can live in Bali for as long as you fucking want, on minimal savings and income. But in New York, you can't, right? Now, I'm lucky that past businesses have done me well, so I'm set, but it's still risky. Anyhow, so I come to New York completely clueless on what I'm gonna get out of it. I go to Bali a couple months ago, completely clueless on what I'm gonna get out of it. I thought it was gonna be like relationship, new beginning, new business, finish the album there with a girl that I thought I was in love with, no hate to her or anything, but this was what I thought I was gonna get out of it. Now, Bali kind of smacked me in the face and made me grow up. Coming to New York has helped me remember who I am. Remember who I am. Not learn new things, remember who I am and see things that I have always thought about myself with a fresh pair of eyes. It's almost like I'm looking back on who I was when I was running the sales agency in the busy city in Melbourne, with a fresh pair of eyes and going, oh dude, you know what? I've bagged this guy for a long time. I thought he was an idiot. In fact, this guy was a killer. He was just a bit immature. So, why am I telling you this? I think it's super powerful to not know why you would buy something, why you would do something, why you would create something, why you would date someone, why you would go somewhere, why you would dress a certain way, why you would ride a certain way. Sometimes the value is not knowing why. And on top of that, doing something and not knowing what you're going to get out of it sometimes brings in value that's bigger than you expected. I want to repeat that again because this is what's happened here in New York. The value has been very, very subliminal. Like, it hasn't been like, oh yeah, you know, new business deals and, you know, like my music's like gone to another level. It went to another level in Bali, but here it's kind of just been the same. But I've learnt and I've remembered, and that value is kind of invisible, but it's important. So sometimes you'll do things, you'll start things, you'll put things out there, and you will not know what you'll get out of it. But there is always value there if you go in with the mindset of, I don't know why I'm doing this. I don't know why I would even think of jumping into this, but you go and do it anyway because you feel the call in your gut, and some sort of value always comes out. I'm not saying don't focus on end results. I'm not saying just forget about, you know, like keeping safe and all that kind of jazz. But what I am saying is, don't hold yourself back from experimenting and doing something if you feel the call. If you feel the call and you're unsure what value you're going to get out, or sometimes you'll even put an offer out there and you won't even know what the bloody hang on, I'm going to switch arms because the other one was getting tired. You won't even know, right? You won't even know what your customers or your listeners are going to get out of it. You won't know until you do it. Perfect example of that was the recent live stream concert I did. To be honest, guys, I thought 2 people were going to show up. I thought it was going to be like me just standing up there performing all my tracks and people going, this is dog shit. But by the end of it, there's all these fucking comments. There was, you know, 40 to 50 people at one stage on the live. There was a Q&A afterwards that people were asking for, and they were asking for certain songs to be recorded, when the album's going to do. It was valuable. And I was like, man, it felt good to do this, but it was risky. So all I want to say is, I'll leave you on this. Not knowing value and letting new kinds, new forms of value come into your life is really powerful. But sometimes you just can't know what you're going to get out of it. Like, if I'd known this back in the day when I was selling, I would have been so much more relaxed on the phone. So much more, because sometimes you don't know, you just don't know the bigger picture. You know, had I known that Bali was going to turn out how it was going to turn out, New York was going to turn out how it was going to turn out, the pandemic was going to turn out how it was going to turn out, there would have been a lot of things that I wouldn't have done. But because I didn't know, I took certain actions, and it's changed me as a person. It's changed me as a person. A coach that I have now, Kai, great coach. He goes, it's not about the goal. It's about who you become when you're going after the goal. It's who you become, right? And that's nothing new. You guys would have heard that before, but it's quite fucking profound when you put it in the body. Who you become when you go after certain things. And my piece on it is, sometimes you can't know what you're going to get out of certain steps. Anyway, that's it from me. Got a tour to Brooklyn today. Hope you guys found this valuable. This has been a nice shoulder workout. Subscribe on YouTube if you're new. Podcast is back, man. I've got no idea what I'm calling this. I got no idea whether I'm just going to do videos or audios, but I felt like I need to start it today. Okay, that's it from me. Catch you later, guys.